Good day guys and welcome back. It has been a while since I've uploaded. I have been a bit busy. Behind me is all our fishing gear. The boat has been stripped of all the gear and it's been brought up to Lockie's place, Dad's place, whatever you want to call it. And we're about to start work on all the gear. But the video that's coming out when I finish this little intro is still the Storm Bay video. We've been to Flinders Island since, we've been to Melbourne. Lockie's about to go to Japan in 10 days. He's going to do a little bit of filming over there, maybe some of the seafood markets. I'm then going to China for about 18 days when he gets back. We've got a lot going on. Now, what I need to ask you guys is comment below regarding how many times a week should I be uploading, because at the moment, I am going to have roughly 30 videos to upload, and if I do one a week, that's quite a while to play catch up. So it'll be like mid next year by the time you actually see what we're talking about now, which I'm not overly happy with. Now, I would like to upload 2 a week, but what days do you guys think I should upload? So just comment below what you think. I normally do Sunday, so I would like to still do like a Sunday morning, and then maybe like a midweek, Wednesday, Thursday, sort of what I'm thinking about. But anyway, we are currently fishing out in Storm Bay. We've moved from the Bruni side and we've headed over to the peninsula side, the eastern side, and we're about to pull the day shot. That's about all I can remember. I did edit the video the other day, so enjoy, and apologies for not uploading. My mental health is all good. Thank you for all the messages, and I've had a lot of people message me about their mental health and struggling and all that sort of thing. It's been good to see so many people talking about it. But at the same time, it is a bit concerning the amount of people that are struggling with everything. So hopefully everyone chin up. Lockie, chin up. There we go. Perfect. Now he's all fine. So we'll see you guys in a minute when I start the video. Good day and welcome back to another vlog, another episode. We are currently leaving the peninsula side on the way to Dart Bank. Lockie's in the wheelhouse for some unknown reason. I thought I'd just start the vlog out here, you know, make it look like I do leave the wheelhouse. But we're on the way to Dart Bank to pull the day shot. We steamed over here this morning. Yeah, a bit of a kerfuffle on the last vlog towards the end there, but there's about 12 recreational boats all tuna fishing around our gear, which is fine. They were there tuna fishing before we put the gear in. So I just made sure I gave them plenty of room so they could, you know, not hook up to our pots randomly. I just kept them all in a line and kept them neat together. So if they saw one pot, they saw a bunch at once. It wasn't just separate. But anyway, we're just leaving the little bay we're in. I've had a few people ask me about this fella. This is the boat mascot. His name's Drama Llama because I cause a lot of drama, and Jock Muir from Muir's Fishing, Jock the Fisher on YouTube, or Of the Fish on YouTube, sorry, Jock the Fisher on TikTok. He got me that as a present when we filmed Aussie Lobstermen Season 5. You'll see it when the TV show's aired. I don't know when it's airing, but you will see it when the show's aired. Other than that, what else have I had questions recently? Oh, the wheelhouse. Have you got speakers? Yes, speakers there and there. They are outdoor speakers, however, we are in a salty environment, and as you can see, they do get rusty. They are actually pretty well ruined at the moment, I think. They're all tinny and all poor sounding, where normally they're actually not too bad. What else? Other questions? Bait. We use Quota heads, plus some leather jackets that we catch in the pots, little bits of bycatch. A lot of it goes back in the water. And then big chunks of salmon and blue mackerels in there. Lines, what lines do we use? We use, these are 25 fathom lines. These are 15 fathom lines. And the bins we have out at the moment are 50 fathom. What else? Pot tipper. It is called a pot tipper. This is how it works. It just pivots on this pin, locks into place down at the bottom with a little foot pedal, and when it tips right up, this locking pin, which works off the foot pedal, clips into the back end of the hauler. The tipper right there. So that locks down into there. That's that. I'm going back in the wheelhouse now. So yeah, we're at Dart Bank, and we're about a mile and a bit away from being over there. We've seen whales, dolphins, tuna jumping out, and it's quite a lively little place, to be honest. The other question I got a bit on one of the last vlogs was my daughter. So I have a nearly 4-year-old daughter, and my partner and I recently had a new little girl, and she is 3 weeks old. Yes, I had to leave early. Yes, that's a part of fishing. It is what it is. I'm trying to be home for Easter at the moment. I might be home for a day or two. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I'm going to give it a crack. So my little one is at home, and my partner, as soon as she said, "You're good to go to sea, mate, get out of here," I left. That's yeah. Hobart is right there. So worst case, if I need to get home for something, I can go straight over there, or I can actually go around the corner here into a place called White Beach and drive home in like a couple of hours. So either way, it's a couple of hours home that way, a couple of hours home to basically drive in there, drive home. But bit of a front coming as well, bit of southeasterly actually. We don't often get southeasterly, so I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit sloppy, even though it's a low amount of wind. Up the back to other questions. This is our dinghy. It's actually brand new, a high-filled, brand new dinghy. It's just the poor thing has been covered in paint, sandblasting, dust. It's been ruined after being on the slip. There was a few issues we had, and this is Lockie's location. A bit dirty. He just he's meant to be basically from like the middle of that chair that way, but he seems to like accumulate everything. So this is my side. It's my wets and my spare stuff in there, and that's where
it's not your side.
That's my side, so that's where it stays neat and tidy.
When's the last time you sat there?
Sat there?
Yeah, when? How many
The other day actually, I took a phone call when I got sick of walking around, so I had to sit there.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so that's my side. That's Lockie's side, and that's his little box. And
all my gloves and stuff.
All his gloves and stuff, so yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, not a lot else. We've got the wing in the water, the stabilizer, the garbage bin for plastic, so we put plastics in that one, and then this one is general rubbish, and then recycling goes into the freezer and recycled when we get home, because we're good ocean going environmentalists.
We don't throw plastic in the water, do we, Ross?
No, never. No. What's plastic in the water? Jellyfish, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Back into the wheelhouse.
What's in the first pot? What's in?
Is it counted red or brindle? That's a straw red. It is in 40 fathom, interesting. Right, we'll see what's in the second pot.
Japanese.
Pot number 2, what do we got?
Another white lobster. Hey! One is better than none.
Pot number 3.
No lobster.
0 lobster. Interesting. Right, pot number 4 is on a little bit thicker bottom, so these ones are on the edge. They're starting off on the bottom.
Well, the big jellyfish. That's about it.
Interesting. 0. Not looking good. So far, 2 lobos for 7 pots, and we've had 5 blanks in a row.
Not even a hermit crab.
Not even a hermit crab, nothing. We've had zip zil nada. So this is pot number 8. 8, mate. That's how many's going to be in it.
Will it be great?
There'll be 8, mate, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Optimism.
I hope we don't have to hay.
That's enough out of you. Or you'll be on rations for the evening.
Not going at a good rate. Come on! Give us. Oh! Just gonna keep the camera rolling the whole time. Got one.
One
One size one.
One size one, that's what matters, and it's in the price bracket. That's what we're after. First one wasn't, no.
First one's too big.
Yeah. Right, let's just pot something. We've got two. One keeper and a no-no.
No.
Double trouble! Oh, I thought it was a crane as well.
That was all just obvious there, and they were eating the bait because there's no lobsters down there for me.
Interesting. Nothing but Ockies. Well, we've got to make money somehow. Nice solid legs too.
He's got me. Oh, I think he's got me.
It's got my leg.
Okay. Cut off!
Oh, you! Too much puss for one man! Well, update. We've caught five lobsters and 3 big octopus. Yeah, that's about it. There's honestly nothing happening. We've pulled however many pots are on deck, 22, 23 or something like that, so yeah, it's not very entertaining, sorry, but this is fishing. Hopefully we find something shortly on another piece of bottom. You gotta be joking! Whoa!
Doesn't make sense.
Don't know what's happened there. Lockie can show you what's in the pot.
This just does not make sense. I don't understand.
This pot's next to that pot, so same or not? Back to normal. Everything's back to how it's meant to be. Blank.
Found some more lobsters. What?
Another magical pot.
It's magic. It's literally magic.
It's just magic.
Doesn't
Makes
make me
no
happy.
sense whatsoever.
Doesn't make me happy, but it's still magic. I'd be happy if every pot was like it. Nice big ones though. Sorry, my language. There's 2. I mean 3. There's 4.
much else happening. We've got a bit of excitement. We got a whale behind us who's about to swing through our gear. Rex hooked up to a tuna trying to pull that in. The whale's actually catching up to their boat. We'll see what's in this pot that was stuck in a rock. Bit of a mouthful, bit of a sentence.
It's like sandstone now.
There you go. Finally, we're on anchor.
Finally!
We've come back to where we were today and anchored. We ended up just shooting somewhere around Cape Row and then going back to Dart Bank because there ended up being like 5+ boats or something in that area, and it just became really hard to put the gear in, and there's a serious amount of, oops, see if I can get that water off there. There's a serious amount of gear in the water, and we ended up having to shoot a lot deeper than I wanted. There's about 30 pots there, and then the rest are at Dart Bank. Yes, we had a day shot there. Yes, it was very bad, but you never know what your night shot's going to be like. You can't compare the two. So one of the coolest things we got today was the big octopus, 3 of them. So it was 2 in one pot, and then 2 pots later there was another one, and then that was about all we caught. We ended up with a total of
32 or 31?
32, I think.
32.
32 lobos, so it's better than nothing, and apparently that's better than some people's day shots, so I'm happy with that. And apparently that's also better than some people's night shots that I've been hearing about in the area, so I'm also happy with that. So even though it's not the numbers we were getting a few days ago, we're probably not going to see those numbers again for the rest of the trip. If anything, we might only be seeing like 1 lobo here, 1 lobo there. It's going to get pretty bad, I think. We've only got one more day, being tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and then we're back to Margate for Tuesday morning unload. That's the plan, and then I don't know what's happening from there because I have 2 days of work to do on the barge. Lockie may or may not do that work as well, I don't know yet. And then we may also just...
Can I please have 2 days off?
No. And then we may even just, I don't know, have night shots and work out of Margate for a couple of days. So anyway, we're going to put these octopus in bags, put them in the freezer, and have some dinner. What's for dinner?
Steak again. Except for I was cooking it this time. I feel like I did a nice job with the steak. It wasn't exactly medium rare, but it was medium. It just rested a little bit too long. And I know Bryce doesn't like it mooing where I like it mooing, so...
Other way around, I'm sooner to eat a mooing than you.
No, I'll have a blue steak before you.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
I eat blue steak. Nice steak. You saw that Wagyu.
It was horrible.
Horrible?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
How?
It was well underdone. For that sort of steak, it needed just a little bit more.
Nah.
You're pulling it with your teeth.
Nah, he doesn't know what he's talking about, guys. Anyway, I want to off his bait inside. I'm cold and wet, raining. Come on, Bryce.
just finished cooking dinner and we're just about to start eating it. And I was like, oh, I haven't filmed any of it, but steak, chips and gravy with veggies and corn is the dinner for the night, and we're just watching a movie. So we're going to get into that, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. We're going to have a little bit of a sleep in. Not much, but just enough. So, on to the movie. Alright, it's morning time. We had a little bit of a sleep in, but I probably would have rather to get up at 2 in the morning, to be honest, because that wind came in last night and it was more southerly, which comes straight into where we're anchored, and it just, not so much the rolling, but I don't think we dragged the anchor, but we extended it the entire length that we let out. And I sort of must have set it just in the wrong spot, not far enough south, and then we've just dragged it sort of towards these rocks, and it's just gone bang, bang, bang all night. And I was like, oh my god, like it was loud for me in the wheelhouse. And I said it to Lockie when he got up this morning. I said, oh, we were so close to moving last night. He's like, why? And I was like, didn't you hear it? And he's like, no. And I said, well, at least we know we're safe with you, mate. So, and then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, do we just, last thing he wants to get it wrapped around. I actually don't even know. It could be wrapped around a rock. I don't know. We're about to find out. We're about to hole it. So, yes, it was just a little bit awkward. Like, it was just this solid ground that we didn't set the anchor on this, but we sort of drifted over it. So we set the anchor here. We sat here for a bit, and then we sat here, and it was really good. And then last night we just moved right back. So, yes. Anyway, we'll go get the anchor up and go to Darts Bank. Yes. You can see this is what the anchor was on. That's the anchor coming up there. A lot nicer than that rocky stuff from before. And this whole area we're in now is that, but we just skipped over it and then went further. So anyway, we've pulled a couple of pots. We've got 4 out of 1, 2, then 1, then I haven't done this one yet, and haven't done that one yet. Not very big lobsters. It's windy and a bit sloppy, but we'll find out what's in a couple of these pots. looks like you get 4 out of that.
Yeah. Alrighty. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, pretty good. That 20, there was a couple of pots like with the 7s, a couple of 4s, 2 or 3, you know, and then there's just 1s everywhere. So, yeah, 30 to 40 out of that. So I'm pretty, that's all right. We know we can come back here now and should be able to get a lobo there. So it's a bit more sloppy now. So we'll put the hammer down and get over to the row. Gotten to the row. I'm going to pull some, well, the same depth, so pull some row pots. big dogs in here. Keep going under the pot. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. I got him. He's in the tank. Another one! That's a good pot. Yeah. That's a healthy pot. It's a shame that they're worth so much less.
but it seemed to be where the pots were. I could basically tell where the fish were and where they weren't. 14 fathom and under, there seemed to be fish. Anything over 14 fathom, there was nothing. It was basically the same at Dart Bank, but you still get the occasional deeper fish, just one. Our good pot was in about 12 and a half, so everyone with their gear on the inside of us there must have had a pretty good shot, I think. So apparently the fish here like a bit of swell, they like a bit of movement or something. So it seemed to be the case. But yeah, but we're on the way to getting about 50 odd, I think, at this rate, which is good. Don't really think there's anything wrong with that, considering we didn't get any prime bottom. It was all just the outside of everything, so reasonably happy with that. But we'll show the last couple and yeah, get a tally, get the day shot in. It's only about half a mile from where we are, so I'm probably going to shoot them, and we'll come back here, do the tally, and yeah, work out the next plan, I guess, because we need to start heading back towards home. But I want to know what else is here, and if the boat next to me's pulled his gear and he's not shooting it back straight away, I might go in and shoot there. So anyway, get back into it.
Look at these lobsters. Got 'em.
Gear up. We're going to move line bins, shoot some just in front of us, and then we will yeah, work out tonight's plan. I think work out where we're going and what we're doing. Right, the gear's in, and Lockie's wants to do a grand reveal for drum roll, please. You gotta do drum roll, bro. Decent size. Hold on, here's the size one. This is a sized male. This is a jumbo male. Just missing a couple legs, so that's okay. As long as we doesn't lose one more, we're okay. Yeah. Nice. Not too bad, we'll find out. There's not going to be many here, there'll just be good weight. 80 to 100 kilo shot.
Easy peasy, Japanese lemon squeezy, twice as easy. Put my lobbies
Lockie's verdict is some nice lobos. Nice lobos in the tank. Water's warm. We got 81. That's my verdict. 81. Nice. 81's good. Good weight, so yeah, 80 kilo at least, sort of thing. Anyway, let's enjoy some more lobsters. We're on anchor. We've got a couple more octopuses. Three. That's like 8 or 9 for the trip or something like that. That's not too bad. Love an ockie. And that's the end of this video from memory, I think. Yeah, yesterday was very poor. Yeah, wasn't much to show yesterday, and then this morning we finally got onto some lobos. So
Nice big ones.
yes.
Not the small ones.
So the big lobsters over 2 kilo are worth less than lobsters under 2 kilos by $10 a kilo. So they go from $80 a kilo down to $70 a kilo. So you're actually better to catch a brindle for $75 a kilo. Anyway, that's just market for you. Yeah, so thank you very much. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to ask questions below, comment, whatever, about the boat, about Lockie, all the same stuff. He'll never reply to comments. He doesn't even watch the YouTube channel.
I do sometimes.
No, he doesn't. He's lying.
I do.
No, he's full lying.
I know.
And he just checks a couple of quick things to make sure it doesn't look like a muppet.
I like reading the comments, but I don't. But it's not. My name isn't Lockie Hardwick on YouTube, so
You should make another account then.
I just said my last name. Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows your last name anyway. Hard Dick. And
Only when I'm home.
horrible. Yeah, subscribe, it helps. And yeah, thank you. We'll see you for the potential good day shot.
Yeah, we might.
On the next one.
Might see some lollies. Might not. Might see octopus. Might not. But I'll see you guys later.